Today is a glorious day, Rahma. Today is a glorious day. Guess why? Guess why?
What I tell you?
Sorry, guys. Rahma's grandma is calling her right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this week's episode of the That's Haraam podcast with me, Kevin Ramadan.
Kevin, last week you were making progress. Today you're relapsing just because of I'm here.
Yes, exactly. Just because you're here, guys, we are doing this episode together for the first time in a long time. So anyway, this is me, Kevin Gagare.
And me, Rahma Ramadan. I think my presence has confused you, Gakere.
You're also confused that you can't finish your own name. Anyway, guys, enjoy this week's episode 9 of the That's So Haraam podcast. And let us know what you think or don't. It's your prerogative.
No, they have to let us know what they think.
Alright, sasa nini umesikia madama amesema. Anyway, guys, peace. Uchukue simu. Yes, that is Rahma's beautiful Swahili.
Did you hear it?
No.
Just telling me
Uh-huh.
to come with the meat for our cats.
Oh, how many cats do you have?
No, we don't have cats. They're just some cats that came to our house, gave birth, and they're all there now.
Literally, you have adopted cats.
We have adopted cats. The mother came when she was pregnant.
Uh-huh.
So then she had, I think my brother gave her meat
Uh-huh.
the first time.
Uh-huh.
And we told him, this cat won't go anywhere. And now we have 3 kittens.
I see.
Always we open the door from the kitchen.
Yeah.
And they're all just coming inside the house.
I swear, we need to stop doing this. We need to stop starting the podcast and people just ingilia our story. Guys, today is a beautiful and wonderful day because we are recording together for the first time in 9 episodes, in 9 weeks. This is the first time that we are actually recording together to measure Zoom. But now here we are.
That's 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Whole 2 months.
A whole 2 months, and we are so close to finishing that litmus test.
We will. I believe in us.
So do I. This is low-key a bit weird because, guys, I said this is the first time that we are recording together, so it's like we're having a conversation, but I feel like we are talking to like thousands of people.
Yeah. It needs a bit of getting used to, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Guys, this is episode 9 of the That's So Haraam podcast with me, Kevin Gakere.
And me, Rahma Ramadan.
Yes, fantastic. I am sipping on some whiskey. Rahma is sipping on some water.
Of course, halal vibes only.
Haram vibes only as well.
Wow.
Guys, let me tell you. Rahma, I have always thought that you can't cook until you've actually thrown down in the kitchen. I'm like, okay.
I always tell you
this girl can cook.
that I'm a fantastic cook when I want to.
Nah, seeing is believing. Seeing is honestly believing, and at least now I have seen. Rahma is looking a bit confused.
There was something, I think there was a technical glitch. But now it's fine. We're recording.
Yeah. Fantastic. So, Rahma, how you feeling?
Feeling good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I never thought that we would reach a point where we'd actually do the recording. But this is great. We're making good progress.
I know, man. Growth. Onwards and upwards. Yeah, guys. And if you want to check out the visuals for this episode, they are going to be on our IGTV.
Yep.
So episode 9 is going to be live. Okay, not live. It is going to be on our IGTV. So now you can see me being haram, and see Raka being halal.
Of course, as usual.
Guys, let me tell you, I had told Rahma, come over, let me cook for you. She came and took over the kitchen, which I can tell you, I'm more complaining. My plan was just to deep fry fish and throw it in tomatoes, but Rahma came and made samaki wa kupaka.
Let me tell you, Let me just tell guys what you wanted to know. I'm going to expose you right here. This man removed a whole fish from the paper, from the wrapping paper, and then went ahead and dipped it into the frying pan with hot oil, and he hasn't even removed the water from the fish.
I did not think of it that way. Nini, I think my pan was just angry. I think it was having moods today.
Blaming everything but yourself.
I am blaming the pan. It is the pan's fault, Rahma.
Everything but yourself.
No, it is the pan's fault. I am telling you.
No salt, no lemon, no nothing.
Yeah.
So what were you supposed to do after that?
Yeah, I was just gonna hope for the best and just hope that the water dries up by itself.
Listen, if it was something else, I'd totally just let you do your thing. But it's fish. Fish and me. No, you are not gonna do that.
Guys, samaki wa kupaka.
I'm not going the whole way. Not today. Today we're just buying it. So samaki wa kukanga.
Samaki wa kukanga is fantastic. Yo, Rahma, by the directly that I had people hitting me up because of episode 7, the one where we talk about weddings, and someone was telling me, so I shouldn't invite you to my wedding. Why do people blow things out of proportion?
No, it really isn't that serious. Just calm down. Or also, if the shoe fits.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we just simply say, don't ask us to contribute for your wedding. So my friend comes like, so now you don't want to come for my wedding. I'm like, that's not even what we said. And that's the thing that Kenyans, actually, human beings do. They hear a headline and they take what they want to take from it.
Yeah, they conceptualize it their own way.
It is like if I come and ask you, hey, Rahma, are you hungry? So now you are calling me fat, That's basically how people are. I swear. So that's exactly what I thought of what people told me. I don't know if you got any feedback from it.
Actually, people like it. I was sharing. Did I share screenshots of you of what my people sent me?
I did not see. You did not share them. You did not share them. You didn't share them.
Oh, okay. So guys actually really relate because especially people from Mombasa. Everyone and anyone will ask you to contribute to their wedding, even if you don't know them. Like I've just met you today on the street, or maybe I got introduced to you by someone else, a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
And I see you the next day and I tell you, oh, by the way, my daughter, my son is having a wedding. So everyone, you're fanya mchango. So you give me money.
This mchango nonsense, I swear to God.
Yeah, everyone and anyone will ask you for money.
This so guys, anyway, if you want to check out that episode, if you haven't checked it out, first of all, I do not know what you are doing with your life, but if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Episode 7, which Rahma, we are now officially on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah,
we are now officially a podcast.
For you people with Apple phones, feeling all my
Ambarigane.
feeling like you drink water that is infused with Fiji fruits.
Yo, please. I was drinking water, then Jesus came and touched it.
Now you're not drinking water.
And now it's whiskey. Jesus turned water into whiskey. Not even wine. Not even so. I can say I am on top of the world.
For all you Apple people feel like you're on top of the world.
Not really. Let me tell you.
Trying to set up. What the hell? Oh, hold up. Let me tell you, I have this weird thing. My earphones are spoiled. For
some reason, my earphones decided to do whatever the hell they want to do. They'll activate Siri. They will play music in the background out of nowhere.
So now again, we blame the earphones. Cool.
I'm blaming the earphones by the.
Let's blame the earphones.
I am blaming the earphones, and guys, all Apple users. I don't know if you guys share any struggle. Me, I know I share in the struggle. Why are Apple accessories so bloody expensive?
And this is the point where Android guys just don't understand what you say.
I swear, like for you can.
You guys are buying the brand. You guys are not buying anything. The quality is not even as the quality of the images, of the videos that you get in Apple are good only when you're using Apple devices. But try and transfer that photo, that video, into some other device.
No.
I promise you.
No, I sent you pictures yesterday. By the way, guys, we are upgrading. That's all we are gonna say.
Yeah.
We are upgrading. Big moves are coming through, man. Big moves are coming through.
I can't wait for them to see it.
Man, me too. But let me ask you, when I sent you the images on WhatsApp on your phone, weren't they crisp?
No, those are screenshots.
No, I sent you pictures. Even like the video, how was it?
Oh yeah, the of the things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that wasn't too bad. But
It wasn't too bad, really. Too bad.
But compare that to Android, top-notch Samsung phones. You get fantastic quality.
Let me tell you by the real talk. The days of Apple being like the best cameras, man, those days are gone. Samsung are giving Apple a run for the money. I'm not gonna lie. I used my friend's S20, and I was like, God damn. But then again, I used my friend's 11 Pro, and also, God damn.
Yeah. But then in night mode, sometimes Samsung really messes up.
Yeah, and then now Apple's night mode is fantastic. Shout out to Ikran Omar. Yeah, so that's now whose phone is. But for me, the thing is, why are they actually so expensive? Why are my earphones 4,000, Bob?
Why are your earphones not coming with the phone?
My earphones came with the phone. These ones came with the phone. But now, after like a few weeks, I literally took my friend to buy her iPhone 8 Plus as well, and within a week, the earphones just stopped working.
This is why you use Samsung phones that come with all accessories you need. They don't tell you need to buy your earphones.
Did you hear that the iPhone 12 they are planning to roll it out with just the phone? You buy the cable candle, you buy the brick candle, you buy the earphones candle.
This is how you guys just spend so much money on phones. It doesn't make sense. They're literally selling you the brand, and Apple has really. They're very good at marketing their products, and they will sell you even the cover of the earphone.
Yeah.
The plastic silicone cover of the earphone.
Yeah.
I kid you not, it will reach a point where they'll sell you that thing, and you will buy it.
And that's the thing. And I think that's why Apple is a $1 billion company.
It's just marketing.
Until today. Marketing. And their marketing is fantastic because if you see in the US, people lining outside for the new Apple release. Let me tell you, if you see somebody dropping 200,000 bob for a phone, Vimo, Rununu, 200,000, Rununu.
But I think it's a status thing.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is. I recently watched a video, and what he was saying was somebody asked him, you see now Siri, you see.
It's you.
I haven't done anything.
It's you. It's obvious.
You just going to blame me. Yeah. So this person was being asked, "You are a millionaire. Why don't you wear designer brands and stuff like that?" And he said, "These designer brands are not made for the rich. They are made for people who want to look rich."
Yes.
Because please tell me why, in God's name, a black T-shirt from Gucci, just written the word Gake, is going for $500. That's almost 55,000 shillings for a T-shirt.
It doesn't make sense.
T-shirt. Yo, unpopular opinion. I hate Balenciaga. Their shoes are hideous.
Most of these luxury brands really have shit-looking products.
Their shoes are hideous. Literally, Gake, aka Gucci, for all you guys who are listening outside of the 254. Sorry, Gucci. Literally, there will be white sneakers with a snake on it. That is $5,000, $10,000.
Have you seen what Kanye West is planning on launching with his Yeezys, the collection?
Kanye West
looks like the duck's feet. Literally, it's some white silicone-looking shoe. It's not even a shoe; it looks like a sock.
Let me tell you, Kanye West is a marketing genius. Kanye West is proof that you can literally put on anything and people will buy. People were actually going to vote for him for president.
They will if they voted in Trump. So there's really nothing impossible. I mean, Americans are really special people.
Americans are social, and now if you could bring it back to the 254, I'm seeing people wearing fake Gucci and everything, and I'm like, you do not have to.
Status.
You don't have to. This T-shirt that I'm wearing, simple gray and simple pink, I bought it for 200 shillings from from my guy, from my close guy, she shut up.
My plug.
Status.
Yeah.
So it is actually quite sad. Why do they? Why do you have to spend so much money on clothes? And why do you have to wear fake brands?
I think it's just wanting to see yourself in the same light as what you see other people. Because the people who buy, for example, fake Balenciaga shoes, they've seen them on Kina. What's his name? Cardi B's husband.
What's his name?
Offset. Yeah.
Offset.
The whole crew, Lil Uzi.
Yeah,
these
yeah,
people
yeah.
that this youngins follow these
Yeah,
days.
yeah, yeah.
So, and what's his name? The guy with the COVID TV.
COVID TV.
Live on Instagram.
Oh, Nini.
Tory Lanez.
Quarantine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These small kids see such kind of people wearing those brands, yeah? And they want to associate themselves with those people. So then if they see, for example, Balenciaga, and maybe some of them don't even know it's fake, they look at it and they're like, I want to buy it.
But let me tell you, number one, they know that it's fake. There is no way you are going to.
Imagine some people think it's.
There's no way you're going to buy a Gucci T-shirt for 500 shillings
Imagine
for 2,000 bob.
Don't even go to the extent of going, for example, to the Gucci website and searching and saying how much this thing is.
Rahma, please. They know.
You'll
please.
be surprised. I think sometimes we speak in our privilege, but we don't understand that. For example, access to Wi-Fi, even being aware of when someone wears this particular thing, there's a whole branding and there's a whole team behind it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And wanting to have the initiative to say, let me see how much this thing costs. Mm-hmm. So I think those are the very, very nuanced privileges that we don't understand that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you look at most of the people who, for example, wear the Balenciagas. Very few, I think maybe 50% are aware that this is fake.
I think I believe that I really believe that they know, because if they are going to see Gucci and like, this is I want people to think that I am wearing a Gucci shirt. They don't know how much it is.
No way in Joro, and there goes my phone again. Rahma, let's be real.
Rahma, let's be real. There is no way you will see Njoro from Kayole rocking a Gucci shirt that essentially in the website is going for $5,000. I mean, let us just be real.
You know what this conversation reminds me of?
Yeah.
Of how Peter Kenneth didn't win the elections, or he didn't get the votes that he wanted.
Yeah.
Because the small amount of noise that people were making for him on social media did not translate. It's the same thing. It might appear that we all have access to particular information,
yeah,
but really we don't dig deeper to know. Like just even something as simple as the Gucci shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe the person buying it knows that it's expensive, but they don't know that a t-shirt can be 100,000 shillings that expensive. So even when they're going to buy it, if they sold it for 5,000, they buy them, and to them they'll think it's legit. Only the people who have access and they can go onto those sites and see the prices and know that this is fake, but I still want it because I'll be associated with this kind of people, and people will see me in this light. This is how this is how I want to be perceived, and this is how people will receive me. They will. It's probably 50%. I kid you not.
Yo, did you see in the papers recently? They had was it in the papers or I think in news? They were saying
the politicians that were the most exclusive clothes. So Joho, there it is again. Am I good?
Okay.
Yeah. You saw Joho in his t-shirt in his silk shirt worth 200,000. Now for someone like that, because Joho is a billionaire, him is good. But notice, I've seen most of the billionaires that I've seen, Akina, Bill Gates, and all these other billionaires, Jeff Bezos. You'll never see them rocking a Gucci suit and what. They wear very, very, very simple things.
Like Mark Zuckerberg.
That nigga wears jeans and a black t-shirt
every time.
I swear that's it. And that black t-shirt we were like he bought it for like $20 at the Gap or something like that.
they're just these normal t-shirts that people do use for branding.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. First of all, guys, you know now I am recording and I am also the videographer.
Yes, 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 yes. We are still good, guys. I am really multitasking. This is the dream team right here.
Yep.
This is the dream team. This is the dream
Right here. This is the dream team right here. Videographer slash podcaster, artist slash podcaster. What do you mean slash lawyer? Yo.
What do you
Anyway, I think that we have delved too much. Rahma is checking her. Rahma is checking her WhatsApp
I'm
as well.
checking my biashara.
What biashara? This. Hello. Hello.
It's not, I can't hear.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Until now? Stopped.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. You are good?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rahma, this business that you still don't want to tell me about.
Why are you rushing people?
I am not rushing people. I just want to see your business so that I know how to pray for.
Want to pray for?
Yeah.
What, you want to pray for my business?
Yeah, to grow.
Okay, you can without knowing it yet.
So I will just say, yo, God wants where? Specificity. Specificity.
Then you can pray. Let me tell you what to pray for.
Mm-hmm.
You can pray that my business hits 6 figures by the end of the year. Pray for that.
Yeah. Guys, I am going to be a sugar baby, and I'm happy.
By mimi ndo nitakuwa mama Haraam.
And I'm happy.
I will be that time.
That anti-wa Haria, yeah.
Exactly.
Yo, guys, in the Rahma, in the previous podcast, we talked about Art Cafe. Did you see the power of social media? By the way,
Let me tell you, let no one tell you that your voice doesn't count.
now
Make noise. Make as much noise as you can.
now I
Put
wish
it out there.
now I wish we can make such noise about a bastard called Babu Owino.
because before you came, I was reading. There it is again. Because before you
Came. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Because before you came, I was listening. I was actually reading an article about Babu Wino, and like you know how there are these people who you think that okay, yeah, this is fake.
Yeah.
But when you see such stories from more than 5 people, it's true. This nigga got somebody's Airbnb pretended to be just 2 people. Went and had a party, messed up the whole house. He tried to threaten the
owner.
yeah, exactly. And I will share with you that article. That is what I call small man syndrome, aka tiny dick.
The things that people in Kenya especially can get away with because of the things that people in Kenya can get away with because of money and some level of and some level of status. It's crazy, really. It's very crazy. And I think the blogger that we were talking about in the previous episode.
Man Obare.
Yeah. I mean, what he's done is not of the same threshold as what Babu Wino has done, for example. But the swiftness of how the authorities have gone and caught him and charged him with a crime, and now his case is even fast forwarded, is very crazy. And someone who has been caught on video, and there were witnesses there, and I mean, there's no one who's not seen that video of Babu Wino.
Of course, yeah.
So I want the same energy with small people, quote unquote small people like the blogger.
Yeah.
And now with someone who everyone knows what he's done.
Did you see these guys who reshared the story that what's his name? That our interior CS, what's his name?
Matiang'i.
Yeah, that Matiang'i had COVID. Did you see that those guys within a few hours they were caught? Yet you want to tell me that people are still walking around here doing
Murders.
It's a joke.
It's a big joke.
It's an It is an honest to God joke, and what I believe.
We have been carried avocados.
Me bebo maembe sana, by the way. Maembe sana, but again, it is a country that we live in. So what I was saying was, Art Cafe had the notes that we made, and within hours, they changed it to be, we will either give you 100,000 of free coffee. If you will pick free coffee, good on you.
I mean, we can buy our own coffee. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I can make my own coffee. I have what is it called?
Nescafe.
Yeah, Nescafe, the instant coffee. It's fine.
I have.
I'll do with that. I'll do with that. No problem.
The coffee lovers have just cringed hearing you say
I am
that.
a coffee lover as well, but in this context, if you're going to insult my artistic skills,
Yeah.
and just because you're giving me nicely whipped and presented coffee, it's fine.
It's actually that well presented. Actually, they don't think that they even do the art that they usually do. For house coffee, they don't.
Oh, okay. So the prices for house coffee.
So
I
believe
make
so.
my own in my house then.
House coffee.
Exactly. Thank you very much. I'll take the money and go.
Yeah.
Money that's not even enough. Because think about it, they'll use your designs in all the branches
Forever.
forever. It doesn't make sense.
It honestly does not honestly make sense. I hate it.
And I'm not getting a percentage of the proceeds from each sale.
Yeah.
No.
I know.
For me, I actually thought of putting an entry, and then I was like, no. Actually,
You wanted free coffee?
No, I wanted the money, but then thinking about what I'll be
Selling
to them,
Yeah.
it's just too many rights, too much of my intellectual property for them to give me 100,000 shillings.
Rahma, as I mentioned to you, your art, the way your art is, you can legit sell 2 pieces of art for 100,000 clean.
Exactly, I thought about that. And
Clean.
Nah, that's not it.
Speaking of which, Rahma, when are you going to put your art out on your social media? These people, we just keep on saying Rahma is an artist, but they haven't even seen your work.
They have actually. I think someone took a photo of my artwork in Strathmore Law School, and it's part of my tagged photos.
So you mean tell me for clients to know that you are an artist, they have to go to
No.
Rahma.Ramadan and then go to the tagged pictures, really?
Well, I'm not bragging,
But so far, all the commission pieces I've done, people have reached out to me.
Hey,
not the other way around.
Must be nice.
So, I mean, of course, definitely the plan is to put my artwork out there.
Must be nice.
But all the artists here can agree with me that there's a process.
Yeah. I feel like this episode will be a catch-up episode, meaning that this will be an episode where we recap the other things that we left pending. Because going to the issue of Beirut, I think I sent you the video of what actually happened. Corruption is not only in Kenya. Have you seen what that has turned into?
It's sad that lives had to be lost. And
out of people's carelessness.
Exactly. A whole city had to come down because of negligence.
And now, here's the kicker. That blast went away with 85% of the Lebanon grain reserve.
Wow.
85%. They now have grain reserves for less than a month.
Wow.
And you know what the funny thing is? They had stored nitrate, I think it's ammonium nitrate, which is actually an explosive, 25 tons of it. They just stored it in a warehouse and they forgot about it. There was a fire
with crimes against humanity.
There was a fire in the next warehouse that went into there, blew up, 160 deaths, and there you go, $5 billion in damages. And mind you, Lebanon was not going through the best of times. It was going through its worst recession in a couple of decades.
Yeah.
And there it is, gone. Did you see the video of the French president Emmanuel Macron?
I did.
Did you see him going to the streets and to talk and to interact with the actual people? And guys were like, why couldn't our leaders? I was watching this, I think, on Sky News, and they were saying the leaders of this country, Emmanuel Macron is doing something that the leaders of this country wouldn't dare do.
They can't because they know that they have a hand in it.
It is.
So you know the way Gaddafi was stoned by the people.
Yeah.
I think if those guys try to go down,
something like that can happen.
For
sure. Because I mean, it's
For sure, yeah.
it's literally their negligence.
Yeah.
And they know that.